Good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday, December, let's see if I can get it, December 12th, I think. Registration day. I am here in Dallas, Texas, in this sweet Airbnb. I'm with a couple of my coach's other clients, classic physique guy, as well as a fellow super. And we've just been chilling this week, getting everything done that we need to get done. And today is one of our last couple days before the big day. Like I said, registration day. Also, day 2 of a big old carb up. Yesterday, I went through a ton of food and it was a lot of fun. Body is handling it really well. Ben was here this morning, took a look at me, checked me in. Obviously, still flat. We have another 48 hours to change that. So food went up pretty significantly for today. I'm 1 meal in so far. Meal 1 was 200 grams of cream of rice dry, which I don't know if you've ever seen what 200 grams of cream of rice looks like when it's cooked, but big old bowl. I had 40 grams of dates, 100 grams of banana, an additional handful of carbs from rice milk, which is what I cooked the cream of rice in. And then it was just lower protein today, 100 grams chicken, 1 whole egg, and 20 grams of almond butter. So big old meal. Ben said, I think it was a little over 1,300 calories for that first meal. All of the meals today are looking similar in terms of size. So body is soaking it right up. After every single meal yesterday and after meal 1 so far today, I can feel my body temperature rise as I'm sitting there, and then just a very light sweat, which means body's ticking along right where it needs to be right now, and it can handle a hell of a lot of food. Digestion's been going great. Staying nice and regular, not feeling backed up or bloated or anything. So far, knock on wood, so far it's been a perfect peak. So we'll see how these next couple days pan out. We'll see how the look develops. Got a lot more food to eat today. Got registrations to go to. And one last little arm pump. The way Ben explained it to me yesterday is that dominant body parts tend to grab the carbs first, and then the least dominant body parts are typically the last to fill out. So for me, he suspects my arms, bis, and tris to be one of the last things to get full. So far, my lower lats, which has definitely become a dominant body part this past year. So far, that is what's soaked up most of that glycogen, and it's pretty obvious when you're looking at my physique. So we're gonna get a last little arm pump today before registration, shuttle some of those carbs into those muscles where we need them, and then the rest will just take care of itself, man. It's just a matter of eating, resting, letting the body fully recover, heal up, and soak up those carbs. So it's gonna be a fun ride. This will be the last video in this series before show day. If you've watched all these up to this point, thank you guys very much for coming along. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the views. It means the world. It means the world that anybody would care to tag along on this crazy, crazy thing that I've decided to go and do. With that being said, with every day that passes, at the moment, it's more like every hour that passes, confidence is going up, the look is changing, things are really coming together. So I'm feeling great. Like I said, lots more food to eat. I need to run to the store now, grab some odds and ends for the day, get back here. I'll take you guys along for the arm day, and then show you guys a couple of these big carb up meals along the way as well. And then we'll wrap up this video at some point tonight. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Registration day, baby. Here we go. All right, guys, getting ready to dig into meal 2 here. Nice big one. We got 400 grams of rice, 100 grams lean beef, 100 grams pineapple, 100 grams banana. Lots of carbs. And 50 grams of CDX in my hostile shaker here. I'm chilling with the homie, David Hawkins, classic physique, getting ready to compete with me this weekend. Yeah, we've just been chilling together doing meathead stuff, which has been a lot of fun. It's made this whole week a lot easier. So, bodybuilding real world house in here. The final arm pump. Here we go. Guys, it's official. We are registered. We're checked in. The homie made weight. He's a happy camper. He's about to eat his first taste of carbs for days, just about. So he's gonna be enjoying himself here shortly. and we're just chilling now. I'm not quite due for a meal, but I'll eat my next meal shortly and give you guys a peek at that. Otherwise, pretty low-key for the rest of the day. Officially checked in, baby. 412, baby. All checked in, ready to rock. Number 412. About to eat meal 4, which is another big one, carb-wise anyway. 400 grams of rice, 100 grams chicken breast. Protein is low all day today, obviously with the carb up. 40 grams of dates, which I've already been snacking on just a smidge. I'm gonna get this meal in me, then I've got 2 more meals to eat. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go kick it with the homies. And now that we're all checked in, we're gonna kick back, put our feet up, maybe put on a movie, and just get relaxing. So, check in with you guys later. Days later. Guys, it is December the 26th, the day after Christmas. It's a Thursday. The show has come and gone. I'll put in some stage footage right before this clip so you guys will be able to see a little bit of posing. You'll get to see my look. Man, wild experience. This Nationals was one of the most stacked and competitive of all time, certainly in recent years. Truly wild caliber of athlete. The whole top 5 honestly looked like they could have been pros. I gotta say, it was really cool being able to stand with the best of the best in the amateur bodybuilding ranks and not place where I wanted to place, but feel that I belonged. And more importantly, see what those top 5 had and recognize in myself what I was missing that I need to work on in this off season moving forward. With that being said, initially getting off stage, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was mildly devastated. Obviously, I take this very seriously. I love it to death. I want it more than anything in the world. And when it doesn't go your way, it is emotional because it's a culmination of 16, 20 weeks of hard work and prep for that one moment on stage. And when that one moment doesn't quite go how you pictured in your head, it's really hard to swallow sometimes. But my coach Ben was right there backstage, had a nice chat with him. Basically told me, look, we completely maximized the physique that we have right now, which I agree with. We absolutely did. We got me as full as we possibly could without messing up my stomach. I was very happy with Ben's peak. I felt I looked as good as I could possibly look. I feel that we fully maximized what we had in terms of fullness, conditioning, dryness. It was all there. I was definitely at my best so far, definitely my best look to date. Really happy with that. Really happy and proud of all the size that I put on this past year. And no regrets moving forward with how the prep was handled. 0. The other thing that I talked to with Ben regarding was what needs to happen moving forward. And the thing that I'm missing that top 5 has, first and foremost, is balance. Conditioning, density, my back, those things I have in spades. Definitely some of the best on stage. There are a couple gaps that need filling. My legs from the front are gnarly, dug out, grainy, dense. Where I'm lacking is total width, total volume of the outer sweep. Legs are a massive focus, I will say that. And the other is my arms. Now, I am giving Ben full reign of my splits, my exercise selection, all of my training going into this off season. which I've never done with a coach before. I've always handled my own training. I've trained people for a long time, and training is something I'm really passionate about. So I've always felt that I could handle things on my own, and that has worked to a point. It's gotten me here, right? But to get to that next level, I feel I need a little bit more professional expert help. Limbs is the name of the game this offseason. Legs, arms, fuller biceps, triceps have a nice shape to them, but just a little bit more volume and width. More quad sweep. I definitely have a density to my muscle, a hard, grainy density that a lot of guys do not have. So if I can bring that balance, which I know I can, it will be very dangerous. I'll talk future show plans and next steps in the follow-up video as well. And I will be continuing these into my off season, guys. I know I was really late in getting this one up. It's because immediately following the show, I was spending time with family, giving back some of that quality time that the end of prep tends to take, traveling, and then back here briefly, work as much as possible, get in as many sessions with clients as possible, and then traveling again to Montana to visit my mom for Christmas, spend more quality time with family. So I've had a busy couple of weeks, but I did want to put a pin in this and give you guys a conclusion here for the year. And I will be making more of these moving forward. I want to showcase this off season. I have a strong feeling that it's going to be a pretty transformative year for me. We're about to turn a corner in terms of caliber of physique, in terms of developing that pro level balance and that pro level look. And I'm really excited, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. Now, to conclude this prep series, what better way than to show you, for comparison's sake, what my post-workout meal looks like now. I have a new off-season plan from Ben. I love it. It's been awesome. It's a lot of food, a lot of clean food, a little bit more fun food. Exhibit A, 150 grams of rice cereal. I went with rice checks. That's my personal preference. I'm not super crazy about the crispy rice like everybody is. Honestly, it just gets soggy really fast and it kind of turns into a ball of mush. So pro tip, if you agree, try some rice checks. In my opinion, way better. A banana chopped up in there, and then 70 grams or 2 scoops of ISO H1 from Hostile, which is whey isolate, and then 300 ml of rice milk mixed with that. That is going on top of here, and then chow time, baby. So this has been my post-workout for this off season so far. Nice, easy meal to prep, tasty meal, and you can flavor it however you want to, depending on the protein flavor. Today I'm going with chocolate. So with that, I will bid you adieu, but I will see you in the next couple of weeks for another follow-up, some off-season training, some more off-season diet stuff. I'll give you guys a rundown on my off-season split, and like I said, bring you guys along for the ride. So thank you guys very much for following this prep, for watching these. If you watched every single one, I couldn't be more grateful. That means a lot. If you're just watching for the first time now, I would encourage you, if this sparked your interest at all, to go back and watch the others and subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks so much, guys. See you on the next one.